Nice. Getting yourself settled. So how was the recovery after last Wednesday night? It was a little bit of a hard one, wasn't it? I know. It's good, but I know I had a few comments saying that there are some little, what do we call it, macaroni kind of legs the next day. We're doing something quite different tonight. We will do a little bit of high end because it is that time of year. I don't know, we don't know what time of year it is, all messed up. But no, we'll do a little bit of high end at the end, but doing some pretty sort of steady pegged efforts right around our threshold, pretty hard, 80 to 90 sort of percent, 4-minute pursuit type efforts. So quite different from what we were doing. Not easier necessarily, but challenging a different system. And for some of you, particularly the time trial discipline people, it's a good sort of getting a number pegged for a solid 4 minutes. So good training for you guys. So we'll just, I think everybody's on the bus now, ready to roll out. I want just a nice, easy effort at this point. So you're only around 3 out of 10 or under your 50%. Everybody here tonight knows all the protocols, so I'll keep that minimal, but just easy. How about that? We're gonna also work in a lot of, in fact, the entire workout tonight is at your preferred cadence. So the only real place we're gonna be doing any specific cadence work, where I'm giving direction, is in the warm-up. And then it'll be up to you, working in your optimal ranges and applying them to everything we're doing. So we'll just start the structure bit, just a little bit here, feeling a little bit of warmth in the legs. You're pedaling along nice and easy. Everybody's got that nice low wattage, low effort. Fiona's got her shades on. Wow, nice one. Okay, get your helpers to bring in those fans right about now. So that's my subtle cue to Trace that I'm starting to boil right off the get-go. As soon as we get these lights on in here, like, whoo, oh my goodness. Okay? Fran, everyone's on the bikes. Just turning over 5 minutes in. So as I said, for any of you that have looked up our YouTube videos, we've started to take some, what is it? What do you call it? Eternal, finite captures of Ted Battison's classes. You can never get away from. Now they're on video. So if you want to drop in and take part in one of Ted's Monday nights, but anytime, starting to put some of his classes up there. Ted has some really good cues, good instructor. Okay, let's roll into this structure part of the warm-up, and I want you just to bring it up to your 50% number. So still easy, but at 80 cadence. So just drop your cadence a little bit. Most of us are well above 90, where I prefer us to be. But let's just drop it to 80. A little bit of gear. We're just going to feel around our cadences at the different efforts as a fresh reminder for when we're getting into the workout. So Trace sent out the playlist that I had worked on for tonight, and I believe it's Wednesday night LT. It's the only public one, I think. If you want to use that, right now we're in the first part between songs 1 and 8, just to give you a variety of music to use while we're warming up. So settle in for a little bit longer like this at your 80 cadence. Those of you like Fiona who maybe don't have a cadence meter, probably getting pretty good at counting or watching my legs. I automatically got a little excited there. We're bringing it down to 20 pedal strokes every 15 seconds. Crisp kind of climbing cadence. And just for this initial part of the warm-up, do a little top to bottom, relax face, shoulders, nice and stable in our center, rolling this easy gear over, letting the ankles move, not trying to drop our toes specifically. You want to feel a neutral foot position, pulling into the back of the circle. Hold on to that 80 cadence. We're going to change it in 30 seconds. Don't know what you've been doing for the day, but we want to make sure that you're getting on the bike and getting a proper warm-up before we do what is effectively some pretty hard work. In 5 seconds, I'm going to have you bring the cadence up to 90 and then adjust the gear again so that your effort goes back to 50%. 2, 1, 90 cadence, in around where we're all more effective. All right, nice deep breath. Give the elbows a little shake. Think about your hands. 90 cadence, just hanging out here. Not going to do a lot of it. Challenge you when you're getting out. When you're getting out on your own and riding, play around with some of these things. See about, pretty much everyone has their cadence meters, their Garmin's, but see about trying to feel the rhythm. See where you're at, look away for a while, see how good you are at just getting that sort of internal little metronome. In 10 seconds, I'm going to have you bring it up to 100 cadence. I think that's Fran there. Good to see you, Fran. Hey. All right, 100 cadence, up, up. And again, just making sure the gear is at around your 50% number. So still pretty easy. I was talking to Chrissy today, long lost, disappearing Chrissy. She's down in her Northern California farm, feeling a little bit out of touch, so we have to fill her in. But she said the boys are doing lots of dirt jumping. She's got 2 young boys that are very good. Okay, 100 cadence. We're gonna go back down, but I want you to bring it up to your 60% number or a little bit harder effort. So right now, hold this cadence, a little bit more gear, 60%. Now we're just at that place where we're actually still putting words together, still aerobic, a little bit higher end aerobic. Seeing how you feel for the day, pulling through nice smooth circles. Gonna go back down the other way. We're gonna be dropping our cadence shortly here. 100 cadence to 90. Bring it down, 10 RPM, adjust the gear, 60%. Just enough time to level out, feel how the effort is engaging for you at each of these cadences that are in range of probably what you're using the majority of the time. Hang out here. Another 30 seconds like this. Right at that 90 cadence. See if you can look away, look back, same number. Nicely done, guys. Thought it was funny the amount of times I'll comment on people hanging their heads down, and a couple of the videos have some really good frozen shots of me like this. That's awesome. Okay, we're going down to 80 RPM. Drop it down, and same thing. Bring some more gear in to bring it up to 60%. $80 cadence. Little bit more of those big muscles recruited, butt, hamstrings. Hi, Dinya. Good job. Just hold on to it right here. This is an opportunity just to pay attention to your feet for a little bit. Feel a nice smooth pull into the back of the circle. Coming up around the back. Driving over the top. Smooth as you can. No body in it. None of the bouncing upper body. All right, we're going to have you bring in another gear. Hold on to this cadence. We're going back up again. And I want you to bring it to your 70% number-ish. Somewhere in between that 60 and 85 is a good guideline. In 2, 1, hold the cadence, more gear. Now we're at close to our hour power feeling, 80 cadence. So if you just joined, we've just been doing a drop down, we're coming back up. We're already at a 7 out of 10. If you just hopped on the bike, you might want to make it a little bit lighter than that. But 80 cadence to start out. Crisp climbing on a lowish grade. Job, guys. A little bit longer like this. And start bringing it up. 90 cadence. Wind it up again. You're going to be taking a little gear off to feel that 7 out of 10. Not making it too hard. But at a more efficient cadence. Good. Hold it right here now. Nice. Settle into it. Nice deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shoulders come down. Starting to feel more now what you really feel like today, and not just that initial, never feels that good to jump on the bike cold. All right, hold it right here. Another increase coming up. Increase in your cadence. And then you'll do another gear adjustment. Or I guess in the case of the smart trainers, it'll do it for you. So bringing up the cadence to 100, and then get yourself back to that 7 out of 10, 70%. RPM now. Definitely a little bit more fired up. Awesome job, guys. Hold it right here. Don't let the gear creep up too much. Lots of time for that. 20 seconds. Good job. All right, you're just gonna push it up here at 100 cadence. We're just gonna tap that 8 out of 10. All right, in 2, 1, little more gear. Up, up. 8 out of 10 now. Just under your 85% number. Getting ready to drop it down in 15 seconds. Nicely done. A little bit more. 5, 3, 2, 90 cadence. 90 cadence. 80%. Last one. We're not dropping the cadence anymore. Best part of a minute. Come on, guys, get into it now. 90. Just getting close. That lactate threshold. 20 to go. Come on. First time you feel it. Little bit of a suffer. 10. Last 5. 3, 2, and let it go. Easy. Recover. Recover. All right, as little gear as you like. Just let all of that assimilate. We got the puffies off, that's good to see. You know, we had a guy who rode in our Wednesday night class pretty much all winter and summer in his puffy. He was heat training. Actually, I think he was trying to lose weight. Sorry, I correct myself. He wasn't heat training at first, was he, Mark? Trying to lose weight. Get that body fat down. Okay, light, turnover, easy gear, and now I just want to do a little ramp acceleration. So for 90 seconds, doing that easy gear, winding up through our cadences, starting at your preferred cadence, 90 to 100. A little bit of gear. Let's make it just shy of your 50% number. And you've got that cadence locked in already. Pay attention now again to what all of this feels like. Eyes up. We know Laddie can carry a bag of carrots on her head, or maybe we're gonna try a tea tray, something like that. some a little harder. But the general concept is if you're quiet in your center, your core is engaged, your head's not going to bob around doing that new dance, whatever it is. We see that all the time, right? Okay, starting with the up, up. You go at your rate, knowing we're trying to get to a max cadence for the last 15, 20 seconds. Here we go, 90 to go. Roll into it. Light on the handlebars. And up, up. I'm just giving you a reminder. Pretty much go at your own rate. Up, up. Should be over 100 cadence by now. Half a minute in. Keep it going. Up, up. Halfway through. This is where Ted would say, imagine your cranks are getting shorter. Don't just try and drop your toe to get your foot around quickly. 30 seconds to go. Up, up. Come on, quick feet. Last 20 seconds. Quick as you can. 10. Last 5. 3, 2, and back it off. We'll do that one more time. Just a reminder, speed drills, use it or lose it. Again, don't compromise yourself with the gear under your 50%. Coming up again, we're going to go in 10. Nice and centered on the saddle. Drop those elbows. Here we go. From your preferred cadence, 90 seconds to go. And up, up. Just 10 seconds in. Keep it going. Your rate. And up, up. 60 seconds to go. Awesome job, you guys. Quick feet. Keep it rolling. Well over 105. 45 seconds to go. Up, up. Once you get to your max, just stay there. Don't try and go higher. Start bouncing. Last 30 seconds. Come on, everyone. Up, up. Stay with it. Eyes up. 20. Come on. Use it or lose it. 10. 5. 2. And 1. Let it go. Good job. Okay. Quick little break. So one of the things I was just thinking on the way in is just as the weather changes and all of us, although I know for myself, going and riding around by myself hasn't been that motivating. I get way more motivated getting to be in here with all you guys, even if it's just virtually. But remembering, especially as most of you are higher level, the indoor structure is going to be super beneficial to keep up. So even though you feel like rolling around, definitely on your easy days, but we used to do our hardest days and our easiest days indoors during the season. And what that allowed us to do was fully just lay it out in the efforts on a trainer in that environment if you weren't racing. It gave you the ability to control what you're doing. And then the easy days, same thing. Ability to control what you're doing. Sometimes, and I know this doesn't necessarily apply unless you get to higher levels, but still, when you're out riding your easy days, let it be easy. Enjoy yourself. Try not to get caught up in attacking every hill, because then you won't get the same benefit out of your hard days. So today, speaking of hard days, we're doing pretty basic pursuit style efforts. You're doing 4 minutes, and I did promise it'd be a little bit backed off from last week. 4 minutes. But you're starting them, as I said, preferred cadence. So you choose your cadence where you're the most efficient, and you're starting them at 80-ish, getting up to your 85 if you can, and then I'm going to cue you halfway through to try and bring it up a little bit. So focusing on, if you have 4 matches for 4 minutes, maybe you're saving 2 for the last minute, okay? So we're trying to finish strong. And also, if you are using a power meter, maybe you want to pay attention, take your averages for each of the 4 minutes. I'm not big on averages for the whole hour and a bit, but specific intervals, take your interval, and hopefully the goal would be to maintain or even be able to build to be a bit stronger in the final few efforts. 3 minutes between each of them. We're gonna get going here. If anybody has any questions, do you wanna, are we all good? It's a pretty simple workout tonight. Okay, so far as playlists, there was a Allman Brothers song that was The Break. Oh no, I'm sorry, number 9, I can change. If you want to try and find something there, and plays through pretty much for 7 songs. Okay, we're going to go in 20 seconds. So find that cadence while you're in an easy rhythm. Remember, these are supposed to be what you can do for 4 minutes. So it isn't like we're trying to do hour power for 4 minutes. This is as hard as you can go for 4 minutes. Going in 5 seconds, start bringing the gear in. And in 2, 1, hunker down, at least 80% to start, 85. Get into your rhythm. Job, guys, strong through the feet. I'll give you 30-second cues. Nicely done. That's the first 30 seconds. Tucked under your belt. Focus on that pressure. Focus on the rhythm. Crank a tune up. Good job, everyone. Least out of 10, 8 out of 10. 1 minute done. Get into it. All right, guys, maybe 1 match in, but 90 seconds in. As much cadence as you like, as efficient as you like. almost halfway. There you go, halfway. Pour it on a little bit more if you can. Just up. 85 in a little bit. On, ride it like you mean it. Come on, guys. 90 seconds. On, get into your head. Push, push. Last 60 seconds. Come on. Stay with it now. Legs hurt. Push, push. On, drive this train home. Less than 30. Come on. Push, push, push. All the way through. 3, 2, and let it go. Recover, recover. Good job. Easy as you like. Good one. Those 4, 5 minute efforts. Really, really good bread and butter. Working right up around that 90%. Super hard to do. But we're gonna push that threshold, or at least teach you, get your head around it. All right, we're going in 2 minutes. For those of you training for more time trial events, if you want to bring a bit of gear back into it, but still want you hitting those numbers. Just stealing a bit of recovery. We'll all go into a 50%-ish last minute before we start up. Halfway through the recovery, let's just think about what you felt good about there, what you felt you could do better. Like so many of these things, you have a good, solid portion of time to think about. If you feel like your cadence is dropping, you can't quite hold the gear, play around with that. Just maybe you want to try a little bit easier gear, and now you have more ability to turn it over close to the high 90s or something like that. We're going to go again in a minute, so I want everyone to start getting adjusted to a comfortable cadence, not so much a recovery cadence, but where you feel like you're strong and efficient. Bring some gear in so that you're already at a 50% number or 5 out of 10. You can put sentences together. You can give orders for dinner. You're going to go in less than 30 seconds now. All right, feel that 360 degrees, strong around the circle. Play with your body position a little bit. Play with your hand position. Rest of the gear. Those of you who know your 85% number, this is the goal. Going into it, 80 to 85, in 2, in 1. Come on, get after it. Get back into that rhythm. Crank the tunes. "30 seconds done already." Whatever helps you in these steady state efforts, counting down, focusing on your pedal turnover, listening to your breathing, looking up ahead, whatever works for you. Play with that. Job, 60 seconds into it. Breathe. Shoulders down. Job riders, stay composed, focus. Over 90 seconds in. So good, you guys. Imagine now turning it into turbo, or maybe that e-bike, kicking it in. 2 minutes. Come on. A little bit more. Come on, guys. Strong through the feet. Han, you got this. Play with that cadence. A little bit more feels good. Go after it. Awesome job, guys. Reminder on the shoulders. All of us. 60 seconds. Come on, guys. 2 matches still. Get after it. Come on, guys, dig deep now. Each time. 30 seconds. Come on, carry it all the way through. Awesome. 10. Come on. Stop for a bit with me. 3, 2, and easy. Let it go. Good one. Recover. Recover. Always saying that to yourself. Okay, we're at an easy effort again. 3 out of 10 is fine. Everyone just rolling the pedals over nicely. So back doing team time trial, which we did a ton of 4 and 5, 6-minute efforts. And one of the visuals I used for myself, because it was always in a team format, even if it was 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, I like to think, and those of you who've ridden on the track, you've experienced this in team pursuit as well, you really feel like part of the energy comes from knowing you don't want to let anyone down, right? You go off the back, everybody has to work a little bit harder. So you try really hard to stay there, just so that everybody gets the best case scenario. We're going in 90 seconds. Those of you doing more TT training, you want to start bringing up a bit more gear already, but you certainly don't need to. I'd like you to use all those matches in the 4 minutes. Hi, how you doing, Alex? It's so much fun. You should join us. Okay, 60 seconds. Everybody bring a little bit more gear in again. Back to around your 50%. We're doing the third one in less, 45 seconds now. We're gonna start. Alex is gonna stand be our cheerleader. Crank that music up for Brent. 40 seconds. So remember now, your choice of cadence, where you feel the most efficient, but the guideline being in that 90 to 100. Some people are a little lower, a little higher, and you're going into it 80 to 85% or 8 out of 10. Bring that gear in for me now. You got 15 seconds before you go. So we're going solidly in the first 2 minutes, and then we're kicking it up for the second 2 just a little bit, keeping an extra match. All right, crank the tunes up as well. In 2, 1, come on. Get after it. 4 minutes to go. Play around with your hand position if you want. Trying to get everything out of this. Eyes up. Awesome job, you guys. Almost got 30 seconds under your belt right away. Come on, guys, strong through the feet. Stay centered. Look down the road. I'm gonna give you those little cues. 60 seconds done. Awesome. Come on, relax those shoulders. Let's imagine you have a Minuteman or woman up the road ahead of you. All you want to see is them getting bigger. And to do that, let's wind it up a little bit. Just a touch. Burning an extra match. On you're well over halfway. Come on, guys. Shut up, legs. recover. I think no matter what you feel like once you're out here, and you know you're giving your best, giving your all. Sometimes it's not your best, it's not that day, but it's your all for the day, which is your best. So just take something away from that. There's no sitting around feeling sorry for ourselves. Good bit of shut up legs, you do what I tell you to do. Okay, we got less than 2 minutes before our last one. Nothing to say for the last one. 4 matches again. We'll try and do the same. One of the things we've been doing in our videos, if you look at some of the later ones, is she's added overlays of RPM, effort level, percentage of max aerobic power, all of those things, and timers. So Ted, in yours, you have all of that, all the little cues on the side. And I was showing my boyfriend, and he's like, oh, that's great. Everybody can just turn you off completely. Just watch the numbers. Thanks, buddy. Okay. We don't need you at all. Okay, just over 45 seconds. Get yourself a drink. Bring it back to 50 if you're not there already. Last 4 minutes coming up. Last 4 minutes this style. Then we just do 2 high-end on-off pieces or accelerations. Okay, a little bit more gear. Find that comfortable, useful, efficient cadence. I should remind you, if you're midway in your 4 minutes, I have said it a few times, you're getting bogged down or you're feeling like you could push a little bit more gear, go with that feeling. These are all good training exercises. All right, more gear, 5 seconds, jumping back into it in 2, 1, come on, 4th out of 4. Back into the rhythm, back into the suffering. Suffering is good, not the same as pain. Suffering is pushing our training stress and making us better riders. You're over 30 seconds already. Crank that song, whatever you've got on now, if you kept the list going. 1 minute done out of 4, come on. Awesome job, guys, that's 90. Come on, fierce eyes now. Ride it like you want it. Coming up to halfway. Right up to close to that 90%. Come on, everybody. Seconds. Think you can, think you can, come on. Suffer with me, suffer with us. Come on, team. All right, guys, really get your head in it now. 60 seconds. 2 matches. Come on, push, push. Get after it. Last 30. Come on, up with the cadence if you can. Come on, Jeff. Come on, everyone. 10. Right past the finish now. 3, 2, and let it go. Recover. Are you breathing down? Think about it. I get a little sweat fest going on here. Okay, recover, recover. Feel your breathing. That's 30 seconds since you thought you were going to explode. And there you go. Feeling like it's come down. Wouldn't want to go again quite yet, but you could. You can feel that. All right, so you're 60 seconds after the effort. Good, little bit more, just so you're not completely soft pedaling. Give yourself a little behind the pedals. Make sure you're at about 3 out of 10, but still under your 50%. Okay, there is a break song. Had a little bit of a struggle with my computer today, fighting with it, trying to get my playlist, so if it seemed a bit all over the place, I'm sorry about that. But down to song 17 is really good Allman Brothers, classic. If you like music, if you like, some of that really good guitar playing. After that, we've got some good kind of hype up music for you. Smash and grab, pressure. Anyway, a bunch of songs that just got a little bit behind them. And what we're doing is we're going to do 2 times 3 minutes. And this is just topping off our workout with some high end. So they go quickly. The recovery is twice the effort. So don't worry about messing around too much with your gears at all. Let's just try and get ourselves in a gear to do the hard, the on, and the on is 100%. It's basically a sprint, okay? Can be standing, can be seated, but just feeling like you're not gonna see the number the whole 20 seconds, but just the feeling that you're throwing in a really good hard attack. And then it might be backwards on your chat, I'm not sure, but the idea is we're going to find that gear that gives you the ability to do the hard push. It's only, oh, and there's a mistake on the board. It says, sorry, it says 3 times 3 minutes. It's only 2 times, okay? so you're gonna find that hard gear. I don't know, Trace's, okay, all right. Only 2 of these guys, okay? You'll be happy to hear we're not doing 7 and we're not doing 2 times 7, okay? All right, I'm gonna give you the next whole 60 seconds to find that gear. This again is at your preferred cadence. The 40 seconds off, which is double the effort or the sprints, just roll the pedals over. Depending on what device you have, the CompuTrainer or the Smart Trainers, you can probably bring them down in watts for a little bit, give yourself a break. I'm just gonna keep my gear more or less, and I might do a little adjustment. You can click on your bike down a couple of gears and then bring it back, ready for your effort. So we're in the off still right now. We're gonna start our 3 minutes in 20 seconds. So get that gear. First sprint coming up in 10 seconds. This might feel a little odd after soft pedaling, but you get to do it a few times. All right? In 2, in 1, up, 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 come on. 20 seconds. Get after it. Seconds to go. 2, 1. Good job. Recover, recover. Play with your gears as much as you can. This first 20 seconds. And start bringing the gear back. Going in 15. Second minute coming up. Getting ready. Big attack. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Come on. Get after it. Much as you can. Off. Good one, everyone. One more like that. Going in 20 seconds. Bring your gear back again a little. Find it. Find it. Going in 5, 2, 1. Come on. Up, up, up. Back it off. Finishing with a 20. One more of those. Going again. 20 seconds. Then I'll give you a break for the remainder of that 3 minutes. Okay? 15. Almost at 10. More gear, more gear. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Come on, get after it. Ha! Come on, harder. 5, 3, 2, and let it go. Easy. Okay, this is your chance to back the gear right off. Recover. 2.5 minutes. Easy. Good job, everyone. These are those hard efforts. We always dread, I think, because you know, hard to push yourself that hard. I always find these are the best to do side by side with someone. But you know, it's pretty good looking at all of you here. Certainly no one giving up. That's good. Okay, bring it back to something comfortable as soon as you feel you can. We're not going for just over another minute and a half. You know what they feel like. I want you to really just squeeze the lemon on these last ones. Just like you're trying to drain the last bit of effort. You know that when you do get in competitions, all levels, there's certainly those times you find yourself head to head with someone, and sometimes it's more a battle of wills even than legs, because everybody's legs lock up a bit in those hard efforts. Okay, we're going to go again in 45. Have another drink. This is it now. This is for the final 3 minutes. We'll do it just like that again. Just bigger, more, better. Sound into them if you want. Going in 30 seconds. I see a couple of you, Mark's really standing, giving a good hard sprint. I'm trying to change it up different ways. However you want to do it. Sound for a bit. More gear. More gear. You're going in 10. More gear. Try it in the drops. In your power position. In 3, 2, and 1. Come on. Up, up, up. Get the first bit up to speed. And get after it. Come on. Over halfway. 5, 2, 1. Back it off. Unlike our very many 45 seconds last week, you should feel at 15 seconds like you certainly don't have 30 to go. You have 5. You're putting out so you have 5 to go. All right, you're going in 10 seconds again. However you want to do it, seated or standing. In 3, in 2, in 1. Come on, up, 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 up. Wind it up. Ha! More, come on. Push, 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 push. 5, 3, 2, and done. Recover, recover. Two more. One coming in 20 seconds. I know I'm taking them a little over 3 minutes. Spicy little surprise. Just a little. Okay, in 10. Competition never tell you how many times they're gonna go. We're going in 5, 3, 2, up, up, up. Come on. Come on, like a locomotive. Winding up, 10. 5, 2, 1. Last one. Last as fastest. Roll the legs over. Easy. Use that sliding space. Get the easy part. and start getting ready again. Those were all fakey fakes until this last one. That's what Jeannie used to do to people. Little fakey fake, little fakey fake. Now I'm gonna take you, okay? In 3, 2, and 1. Come on, up, 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 up. 5. Come on, fierce guys. Half. More. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Back it all off. Recover, recover. Really good for all of you. Good to know you can give that at the end. And you might even use that sometimes, some of you, if we get to mass events and you care about or need to come across the line same time or ahead of someone, or maybe even just for ego, whatever it is. But sometimes being able to just do that for a few seconds, push onto the wheels again, get yourself back, I can have a whole different outcome than if you can't make some of those adjustments when you need to. So good on y'all. Really good to see. We're going to, starting next week, I'm going to be doing, I know Sarah was interested in this, Sarah Finsat. Tuesday and Thursday morning, I'm going to be doing RBC Gran Fondo course training. So that'll be virtual still, but we'll be doing segments of the course and doing training on that, proper practice. And then we're also going to be doing the point of view assisted versions of the Tour de Victoria. And even if we don't get to do them this year, it's next year, it's all good homework. But they are starting to open some things up, so it'll be interesting the next 2 to 3 weeks or so to see what's going on. Any of you who haven't joined our Club Strava, it's another thing, there's 50 people on there already, and fun way to have a ride goal, and knowing that a lot of your club mates are out at different times during the week, maybe a few here and there together, and we have some challenges on there. So whether you go for the challenges full on, or you just want to come up with a really good excuse, like you would have ridden faster if your legs could go faster, or something like that. You would have gone faster if you didn't eat 2 desserts the night before. I don't know, whatever occurs to you, but it is a fun way to keep on top of what everyone's doing. So thanks everyone again. That's a wrap for